Hey guys, welcome back to episode 1 of 2 Islands in 2 Weeks. I'm going to be showing you what we got done on the first episode. Let's get right into it. So basically we were just going to the airport in Calgary and getting checked in, getting our baggage loaded onto the planes and stuff, and then waiting for our first flight.
Excuse me, sir.
There goes our baggage. So and then we were coming up to security. I was not able to film through security. That's all good though, but there's still more content to see in this video other than security. Found some cool gold nuggets in the floor. They look pretty cool.
I'm gonna throw my stuff down and do it.
Looking out the window at all the planes coming in. I don't see ours yet.
And that, okay?
30 passengers traveling to Vancouver on airfield flight 227.
Our flight is coming pretty soon. We're going to be flying from Calgary to Vancouver. There's our plane just pulling in. Almost about to board. About a few more minutes until we get on the plane and then finally fly to Vancouver for our first flight out of 3. There's our baggage getting loaded onto the first flight. Next flight, I'm not going to have as good of seats as this flight. So this flight's going to have the coolest shots out of all of the flights. But stick till the end of the video to see what New Zealand looks like when we step out of the airport. There we go, getting onto the plane. Almost to the end of this little tunnel piece where we can board the plane. We are now boarding the plane. That's the outside door of the plane, and then we're going in now. Here's a look out of the window from where my first seat was. This was the only time I got a window seat, so it has the best shots out of all the stuff on this video. I did manage to get a few more shots because I reached over some of the empty seats on some of the other planes to get some shots halfway through, but these are the best shots. That's the plane getting de-iced before we depart. Since it was snowing at the time when we got on the plane, we had to get the whole plane de-iced so then we could fly. There it goes, de-icing the plane. Pretty cool. I've never seen this process ever before, and it was really cool to watch. Hope you guys enjoy watching this process before you take off. Here's the takeoff. We're pulling up to the runway. This is the view from the top of the plane, one of the cameras that's mounted on top of the plane. Now we're getting ready to take off. We're picking up speed. And we're off into the sky for our first flight to Vancouver from Calgary. Now I got these pretty nice videos of over top of Calgary. It looked really good with all the lights on at the middle of the night. And we're behind clouds now. So next clip is gonna be another shot over Vancouver right here. And that's what Vancouver looks like from up in a plane. We're gonna be landing shortly in Vancouver soon. So yeah, let's land now. It looks so cool from up here. Almost about to land. We have landed by this point and now we're unboarding the plane. And we're getting ready to fly from Vancouver to Australia for our second flight. We had a 2-hour layover from this, so I got to eat some food in the Vancouver airport. It looks so cool from the inside. Awesome features of the airport. They will be coming up soon so you guys can see. We just gotta finish walking down this hallway and then we're in the airport. This is what the Vancouver airport looks like if you guys have never been to the Vancouver airport. Let's go check out some of the cool features. There's a bunch of like water features, like this like fountain type thing here. There's a like creek running through here that's man-made. It's really cool. Here we're coming up on a waterfall that's built into the wall. It looks so cool. This is one of the coolest airports I've ever seen. Here's that creek that I was talking about. It has like a glass bridge over it and everything. It's so cool. And I got to eat some Subway here. Subway tasted awesome here. One of the best airports I've been to on this journey. There's our plane for our second flight. And I didn't get a lot of footage from this flight since I was in a middle seat, same as the other flight from Australia to New Zealand. This is what the Australia airport looks like. It's pretty cool also. Awesome architecture of this airport. We're into the airport now, getting ready to fly on our third flight to New Zealand from Australia. That's the plane, one of the planes that's out there. We're going to be flying Air New Zealand, like that plane right there. That's the plane that we're going to be on. Just getting ready to get on the plane now. It looks so cool with the plane all in black. Here we go, boarding onto the plane from Australia to New Zealand. Really long tunnel we have to walk through to get onto this one. Here we go, taking off. I wasn't allowed to film us going onto the plane, so I just got this view from the middle seats of the takeoff. Just about to take off right about now. We're gonna be lifting off. I got some pretty nice shots from out this window just sitting in the middle seats. That's what our flight from Australia to New Zealand looked like. Okay, so we just landed in Auckland in New Zealand and we will be getting out of the airport shortly, so let's see what the outside of the airport looks like. But first, the inside. Okay, so now we just got off the plane and we're entering into the airport in New Zealand to go and clear customs. That's what the airport looks like from the outside after we got through security and stuff to leave the airport. I did bring my metal detector and gold mining stuff for later in this series, so make sure you keep watching this series to go see me hit it rich on some New Zealand gold. Okay guys, we're just waiting for our bus to come now to get us to our hotel. Let's see what the bus looks like. Which bus do you think we're going to be catching? 1, 2, or 3? Leave your comment below. If you guess 2, you are correct. Okay guys, so we made it to the hotel. Let's go check in and see what our room looks like. Okay, so here's what the inside of the hotel looks like. At first when you walk in, this is the outside and we have a pool. Okay, we're going into our room. What will it look like? Oh, awesome. Let's turn on the lights. Double bed and a balcony. That's awesome.
Oh, we even got a balcony to look out.
Look at the view. You can see the front yard.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
It's one of the best rooms I've ever stayed in for a hotel.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.